Good evening. It's Tuesday, March 24, 2026, and we begin with critical developments in the Middle East, as President Trump announces a 5-day postponement of military strikes against Iranian power plants. President Trump has declared a 5-day delay on planned military strikes targeting Iranian energy infrastructure. The announcement came today, with the president citing what he described as good and productive conversations with Tehran. This unexpected development offers a brief window for de-escalation, momentarily easing tensions that have gripped the volatile Persian Gulf region in global energy markets. However, the prospect of prolonged dialogue faces considerable challenges from within Iran's leadership. The Wall Street Journal reports that Iran's foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi, a known regime loyalist, has publicly stated he is in no mood to talk. His remarks underscore the deep-seated mistrust and the formidable diplomatic landscape any future negotiations would confront. These geopolitical shifts are reverberating across the global economy. The head of the International Energy Agency, Fatih Birol, has issued a stark warning that the global economy faces a major threat from the ongoing crisis in the Middle East. Speaking in Canberra on Monday, Birol emphasized the severe impact on global oil markets, indicating current instability surpasses previous crises. Following President Trump's announcement, Dow Jones futures saw a decline, while crude oil prices experienced an immediate rise, reflecting persistent market volatility and investor uncertainty regarding the Strait of Hormuz. Precious metals like gold and silver, traditionally safe haven assets, had entered a pronounced freefall earlier, recovering some ground as the immediate threat of strikes was temporarily averted, yet still signaling a shift in investor confidence. Turning now to pressing domestic issues facing the United States Congress. Pressure continues to mount on Capitol Hill as the Department of Homeland Security shutdown threatens to extend into April. Lawmakers face intense scrutiny over the prolonged budgetary impasse, which has already resulted in significant disruptions, including unusually long airport lines. With a scheduled 2-week congressional recess looming, the urgency to resolve these critical funding disputes is intensifying, raising concerns about key government agency functionality. Across the Atlantic, authorities in London are investigating a disturbing act of hatred. In London, police are investigating what appears to be a deliberate antisemitic attack after several ambulances belonging to a Jewish volunteer emergency service were set on fire. Authorities are treating the incident as a serious hate crime, underscoring rising concerns over community safety and sectarian violence in the British capital. Investigations are actively ongoing, with local and national leaders condemning these targeted acts. Finally, we turn to the world of sports, where the NCAA men's basketball tournament delivered another thrilling upset. The first exhilarating weekend of the NCAA men's basketball tournament concluded with a dramatic upset, as the number 9 Iowa Hawkeyes decisively defeated the number 1 seed Florida Gators. Florida, the top seed in the South region, was shockingly eliminated in the second round following a narrow 73-72 loss in a tightly contested match. This thrilling outcome caps off a weekend filled with unexpected results and the perennial unpredictability that defines March Madness. These have been the top stories dominating our broadcast tonight, led by President Trump's temporary postponement of military strikes on Iranian power plants. That's your news update for Tuesday, March 24, 2026. Stay informed, stay ahead,